Hello there. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. So this video that I'm about to show you happened pre-COVID. So it was at a time when the Australian borders were open for travel. I believe it was February 2020. The world was just hearing or have been watching China. And although there was awareness, COVID was not rampant and there were not active cases that were alarming in Australia. So we were still traveling. And while I was traveling in Sydney, I visited several coffee shops, as I always do in my time, in my own personal time. So I just wanted to make sure that that despite what I may say about these coffee or these cafes, we're in a different situation now in the world. We need to be able to support where we can small businesses, cafes. These people are the ones that are hardest hit with businesses going out. And not being able to support their staff, closing down, and that's not good for the economy. So, whatever I say about the coffee, that's my own opinion, and please go out and support them by buying coffees, buying food from these places, and try it for yourself. There's a market for every type of coffee, you may be used to bitter coffee, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that it just means that you're used to that type of coffee. And that's fine. There's a market for it. There's one stall that I visited that sold $2 espressos. You pay for what you get, but it will get you by if you need a hit of caffeine and you just need to wake up. It's fine, so please support these people. Okay, so here's the video. Hey guys, it's 5 a.m. another trip. This time I'm going to Sydney to do a couple of presentations for work, but as always I'll take the opportunity to try out a couple of cafes and let you know how their coffee is. So we'll see how it goes. Catch you later. That was actually very nice. You can taste the freshness. It's quite well balanced. Fair amount of acidity in it, but it's a good flavor. It does say that it's wood roasted, so I'm not sure. Just walking down Liverpool Street. That's espresso. It looks like they wood roast. We're not going there today. We're going to another one that's further down called Fragrance. I think we're coming up to it. Corner of Liverpool and Crown Street. Thick as silk. Thank you. Coats the spoon very nicely, good crema, nice color, and it was only $3 for a double espresso. So this is like one of the cheapest I've had in Sydney. Mild fragrance on the nose. Okay. Okay. Compared to the wood roaster, there's a lot more going here, but I think they do take their roast a little bit more into, you know, a little bit more towards the city roast, whereas the other one was a light roast, very light roast. Both are very nice. This one seems a little bit more, well, to be honest, I still get the acidity and the stone fruits, and I like that it's a little bit more than just a, how do I say it, a little bit more towards the darker side. It's not over roasted, but it's definitely no bitterness in here. So very nice coffee. I mean, for $3, impressive. Oops. That's very nice. So it's Fragrance Coffee Lab on the corner of Liverpool and Crown Street. Highly recommended. I'm just walking back to my hotel. I'm staying at the Pullman, just just up this road on Liverpool. And I find that Fragrance, the staff are very nice, very friendly, smiley, and very pleasant. So just generally very welcoming. It's a little hole in the wall, but their customer service is excellent. Yeah, so if you're this side of the city, or if you're in the city in Sydney, give it a go. I mean, you're going to be enjoying it. You're going to have a very nice welcome, and for one of the cheapest coffee in the city, you're going to be happy with it. Gonna find another coffee shop this morning. Just heading towards Riley Street, and we're gonna turn left. Okay. And that little corner unit house looking thing is actually called Sagra. It's a very nice Italian restaurant. Can I have a double espresso, please? Do you know what blend you use at the moment? Do you know? Do you know? Is it a blend you use in the coffee, or so it's a Colombian? Okay, thank you. So the cafe is called Stop Valve Espresso and Bar, and it is actually one of the more expensive ones that I've had at $4.50 for a double espresso. Yeah, compared to say Fragrance, which was $3 for a double espresso, and $3.80 from the Il Espresso was $3.80. Thank you.
Do you need a glass of water?
Yeah, please. Thank you. So she gave it to me in a takeaway cup, which is possibly a miscommunication from my part. What I did see her do was dose the coffee grinder for this double espresso, which was unique to where the other ones did not do that. They ground the coffee straight from the grinder. So, yeah. It's a lot more fruit, stone fruit in this one than the others on the nose. Much more unique on the nose. Sweet. A lot of fruit in this. I have to say, this has to be the best espresso I've had so far of all three cafes. Just as a espresso, this one stands up on its own and is quite unique. For the price, yeah, look, I would still come here just because of the interesting espresso. If you're drinking espresso, I definitely recommend this place. But for milk, maybe Fragrance, because their blend, slightly darker, potentially would stand out a bit more in milk. And Il Espresso is kind of in between, although they don't know their own blend. When I asked them, there was no understanding of it. So this is a Colombian, and I think it has to have some Ethiopian beans in this, because it's of that heavy fruit smell. It can't be just pure Colombian. I can't imagine it to be. Yeah, it's a very nice fruity blend.
Do you have here?
Yeah, sure. Just
a cup.
we're in coffee 2.0. They've got a $2 espresso, so I just walked past this and I couldn't resist. Interesting. It's the crema is thin, very thin. Okay. Okay, it's very burnt. Very astringent. It is a very dark roast. Extremely dark. It's not suited for an espresso, obviously. They're catered more for the milk coffee. So for $2, I would still not recommend an espresso here. Okay, well, I gave it a go.